Hello, what's up guys? So today we've got the Mercedes S500 here. This is a car that I've wanted to sit in, drive, and show you guys for a very long time. Today I have the opportunity to do that. Thank you so much to Sam, who owns SPH Auto Parts here in Toronto. He's been kind enough to lend us his baby today. He brought it out. He rarely ever does. We're gonna walk around the car today. I'm gonna show you why it's such an interesting and iconic car, and we're gonna interview Sam, and he's gonna tell you guys why he's bought this S500, why it's so unique for him, and why this car shares a special place in Mercedes history. I'm so excited for this. Thank you for joining. My name's MJ. Let's dive in. So inside the S500, again, maybe I didn't point it out, this one is from 1995. It does look like a 1995 S500, but you can really tell what car manufacturing was like in those days, especially for an S-Class, especially for an executive sedan. Everything is so good to touch. Everything feels very strong, very sturdy. Of course, you've got this Mercedes steering wheel that is very in line with that time. You've got this nice leather everywhere. Everything is held up quite nice, to be very honest. The smell in here is pretty good. Car only had 85,000 kilometers. There's a lot of cloth, kind of like your woolly carpet thing you feel when you're get the expensive washroom rugs. Everything is very clean, and inside here is very, very quiet. You can hear a little bit of the road noise outside, but not too much. It feels very solid. I'll take it for a drive in a minute, but I can't just comment enough on how well it's held out. The wood trims on the dash is very nice. All of the buttons on the dash have held up quite nice. Everything is very nice to touch. Everything in the car works just fine, but there's buttons for everything. Buttons for your rear view mirror, buttons for the sunshade in the back, buttons for everything. And it's well laid out for the era. You can tell I really like how everything is. I'm a big fan of these cars from these era, especially the S-Classes. So immediately you can tell the steering is very soft and very easy to move around. The steering is very floaty. I like that. That's pretty nice. So one of the fears of driving older cars like this for me is that a lot of the things don't feel well kept or nice. Again, I commend Sam for doing a great job for keeping this car as nice as it is. The suspension feels very great, very smooth. Like we're going through a rough patch now and it's very smooth, very smooth. Rick, how do you feel?
It feels nice for an old car though.
It feels really good. Yeah. I'm very impressed.
Drive better than every car.
It drives really, really nice. So one thing you can immediately notice is the car does have a long nose. You see it a little far back. The car is actually a little wide. Well, considerably wide. It is an S-Class. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, come on, Jesus. We've been at this bend for quite a while now. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Oh, nope. Can't floor it out, but we can get right here. Just wait. The car picks up nicely, no problems. Picks up really well. Again, the transmission shifts quite smooth for the age. I mean, these cars were built to be bulletproof. I'm not speaking literally, just figuratively, in the fact that not a ton broke with these cars from these era, and they were built quite well, and you can kind of sense that now even for the age. Just gonna floor it through here and see how far it takes off. Okay, so honestly it does take a minute to get going. It took a few minutes for us to get from 0 to 60, but that's not what this car is for. It's not to break 0 to 60 times. It's to be able to drive around in luxury and just feel the way we do. Like, no issues, nothing bothers it. It kind of moves effortlessly in terms of just gliding through all of the bumps and driving you in luxury. That was what this car was made for. So I'm really, really enjoying the ride. Let's pull over and ask Sam some questions as to why he owns this car and what's made it special for him. We'll cut to that. All right, thank you, Sam, for meeting us. So Sam, before we get into the car, which is a beautiful car here, Sam is the owner of SPH Autos. They hooked me up with all of the parts for all of the builds. Thank you so much, Sam.
My pleasure, no problem.
But Sam's got this beautiful S-Class. Tell us a little bit about the car, why you got the S500, and what appealed to you most about the car.
Honestly,
That was my dream car when I was young. I find it Facebook, and the one young is like, I believe was 19 years old. And I said, this car is not related to this guy. Anyway, I went there to meet this guy. So he said this car, my grandpa has passed away. He gave it to me. And that means before passing away, I gave it to this guy. So I want to buy a Honda Civic or something like that. I said, okay. So I purchased it, and then I was sitting in the car. The car was mint, like brand new, like 80,000 K on it. Original paint.
And these cars on the used market, how much are they today?
It depends of kilometer, and then the paint job or accident is start from 6-7 going to 18-20.
Okay.
It's 1995.
Yep.
But when you drive it, oh my god, I do want to change it. Is you feel like a 2021. So
woo!
Everything is almost brand new.
Yeah.
This car never see the rain. Forget about the snow.
Garage kept.
Yeah.
You said this was your dream car.
Yes.
Do you have any other dream cars in mind that you're hoping to get in the near future?
I had 2 dream car, actually 3. I already have one. It's a 1978 Mercedes-300 STL.
Oh wow! In addition to this.
Yes, it's in my garage.
Okay.
That's super mint car. It's like exactly like brand new. This is a 95. This is another one, and the third one is Corvette.
A Corvette. So you've been collecting them so far, and I know you're gonna get there soon enough.
Hopefully.
The third generation S-Class, also known as the W140. It's not the newest kid on the block, but still remains one of the most iconic S-Classes in luxury car history. It was far more thought out than its predecessor, the W126, and also far better built than its successor, the W220. It was built from 91 to 98 and was the first car to house features such as double glazed windows, soft closed doors, soft closed boot lid, and rain sensor wipers. Later versions received the first electronic stability control in 1995. All that adds up to make this car more of an icon in car history.
Just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in the bottom somewhere. For my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you can tell just driving it around that it is very, very nice to drive. It feels very luxurious even for the age.
Unbelievable.
I like the gauge clusters there. I like the way everything is set out. It never ages for me. Yes, the wood tells the age, but
yes,
the way everything is, like everything is so nice to touch. It's so nice.
I like that everything is mechanical, not electrical to push the button.
Yes. And you feel everything.
Oh yeah, and I feel it.